Good morning. It is currently 3 a.m. and we are officially en route to Indianapolis today. So we are loading the car and headed for the airport now. And I'm going to do my best to update as much as I can throughout the day. So here we go. Alright, we've officially made it to DC and we are laid over here for a couple hours. So we just had some breakfast and a cup of coffee and we are waiting on our flight from here to Indianapolis. And we are supposed to be arriving there midday. And I'll update you all once we get to town and get to look at our hotel. And once we get everything there and settled in, I'll hopefully give you all a little hotel tour and see how it goes. So halfway there. Alright, we have officially arrived at our hotel room here in Indianapolis, so I figured I'd go ahead and give you all a quick little room tour. The room that we got is super cute, and yeah, so I'll show you what it looks like here. I'm just gonna turn this around, and here we go. Alright, so starting off just as if you're coming in the door, we have a closet over on this side, and we have the bathroom over on this side, and then the main room in that direction. So these closet doors slide open. We got a nice cute little closet with plenty of hanging space, and over on the other side that we have the ironing board and all that. There's even a little safe up top, and then the bathroom, which has a gorgeous mirror that I'm obsessed with. It even has a nice little makeup mirror, and then a standing mirror. Apparently, there you go. My camera got confused on that mirror, but it's got a full-size mirror right there. Super cute. And a little tub. I love this mirror though, it's so pretty. All right, so come out here and we have this beautiful wall. I'm obsessed with this. I'm not entirely sure if it's actually supposed to be anything in particular, but it's super pretty. Another mirror right there. Plenty of mirrors, I guess, for any and all purposes. This little thing has a nice big pull-out drawer for storage. I don't know what you call those. Ottoman or something. Yeah, and then we have a nice desk with a chair, nice big TV, more drawers there, the little coffee maker, water and ice and all that stuff. And then just like a floating shelf over here. No storage there, but there's 2 cute little lights. And little sitting chair, nice little lamp. I haven't even turned this on yet. Oh, that's cool. There was another lamp over here. This one is interesting. Hang on. Let me get it to focus. There's just a little touch button. It doesn't actually press. You just touch it. And it's this really weird shaped lamp. And it changes dimness like 3 times. Snifty. And then here's our view. We have the big building over there, and then mostly rooftop from where our room is right now. But that over there is the convention center where they're gonna be holding the competition here tomorrow. So that's the place for the week. It looks like a giant, like, cafeteria up here. It's not what I was expecting. What? It's I guess it's technically a little garden. Look at the trees. They got artwork over there?
This is pretty wild.
Yeah, it is. Look up there. Wow.
So I'm guessing people set up here before.
Yeah, it has perfect acoustics. Our hotel is just right down there. We're like a block and a half from our hotel right now. This place is insane. Get it to adjust. There we go. All right, popping in for the good old-fashioned mirror video. Yeah, we're all settled in. Things are going great. We went out, got a little bit of food, walked around the city a little bit. We got to see this really cool monument. I have some pictures I will throw in here somewhere. They will also be over on my Instagram. If you're not there, go check them out. And then we went to the mall and did a little bit of shopping. Got this super cute new pair of pants here. It's kind of dark, but they're just super cute baggy pair of pants I got at one of the stores at the mall. So we got those paired with my little black booties, cute little crop. And we are off to go have some dinner and try to meet up with the rest of the Maine team. And that's probably gonna finish off our night for day 1 here in Indianapolis. So yeah, we'll catch up with you all soon. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. It's about 9 o'clock right now. We had a great first day in the city. Got to do some exploring. Had some really great food. Did a little bit of shopping. Food here has been delicious so far, honestly. And yeah, today starts competition. So we have our first assembly. We go over, they're gonna basically like go over everything with the competitors, I think, and tell us anything we need to know. And then they're gonna walk through the course with us and show us what the competition course is gonna look like. And then we have our written test today. So that's what the agenda is for today. But we have a few hours till that assembly. It's not until noon. So for right now, I think coffee is a priority, caffeine for sure. So we have a Starbucks in the lobby of our hotel, which I don't to Starbucks very often. We don't really have many of them around my area, so I'm not super familiar with their drinks and stuff, but we're gonna go down and see if we can get ourselves a good coffee or espresso or something and start the day. So yeah, I will bring you all along as much as I can today, but I'm not sure what I will and won't be able to do during the actual competition. You know, during the meetings and stuff, I don't want to get in trouble for having my camera out anytime I'm not supposed to, but I'll record as much as I can, and whatever I can't, I will update you all later when I'm done this evening. So yeah, catch up with you soon. All right, I'm back because this is the best natural lighting in our hotel room. So I've got my makeup all set up right here. Let me show you. I've got my Starbucks and then my makeup set up so I can sit here and get ready. But I went to Starbucks. I got an iced caramel macchiato, and it's really good. Kind of hard to mix together, but really good. So I got that, and I'm doing my hair and makeup right now. And then I'm gonna go find something to eat before assembly, and running a little bit behind. Try not to stress, but they're not serving any food because we're only there from noon to 5 today, so I have to go find some breakfast somewhere. And eat something before I go, or I'll be in bad shape. So that's what I'm doing right now. So we are out just grabbing a quick bite of breakfast before assembly now, and we found this cute little restaurant, and it's called The First Watch. No, is that right? Okay, I thought I messed it up. First Watch. And they really cute little breakfast place. We just got a traditional breakfast, scrambled eggs, bacon, potato toast, and they had a ton of really good looking stuff on the menu. I think we'll probably be back here again later this week because it is delicious and it's perfect for just like a good home cooked breakfast feel. The restaurant is super cute, super clean. Love it. So we're gonna eat this real quick and then head for assembly and catch up with you all in a little bit. All right, day one is done. I just got back from today's event and yeah, it's been exciting. Oh my gosh, the pumped up feeling is definitely here now. So today we had our general assembly, we had our walkthrough of the course, walkthrough of the equipment, and all of the question and answers, all the rules and regulations, all that stuff. And then we had our written test afterwards. So huge day. They had all of us contestants in a room together, which they won't be doing again for the actual competition portion. But today we all met for the general assembly. So there was over 400 drivers in one room, and it was just crazy cool to be a part of it. So that was awesome. We get to see the course, we get to see the equipment. It's a timed viewing, so it's a bit stressful that way because you only get 5 minutes to look at your truck, and like you can't go into the cab for anything. But it was still cool to get an idea of what I'm going to be driving and all that good stuff. So super excited. Done for today. Written test is over with. Little nervous about that. That's probably the most stressful part for me, just because I don't sit and take written tests very well. I get nervous. I just get nervous. But that's all over with and done now. So like that stress is off now, and we just have to wait till tomorrow before we get the results and see how well I did. But in the meantime, I have dinner with the Maine team in half an hour, and so I've got to rush and get changed and get ready to go do that, and I will catch up with you all shortly. Good morning. It is now Wednesday morning. I didn't get anything else recorded last night because we were busy and I was tired, honestly. But we had a great team dinner last night with all of the Maine competitors and their family and supporters and their company representatives that came out here with them. We all got together and had one big team dinner, and it was a great time. I'm really happy to be a part of this team. We have a really great team overall, and it was just a lot of fun to get together and get some team photos and have some good food. So today I have the day off. I'm able to go watch the driving course. So I'm gonna go do that this morning for a few hours and just support some of my teammates that are competing today. And then we're gonna go try to enjoy the city a little bit. So I will take you all along as much as I can. I can have my camera all day today, so I'm gonna try to record as much as I can today. That's how my day's going. That's what we're up to. I'm going to finish getting ready, and then we're gonna head over there to watch some people compete. And then I'm hoping to stop over at the zoo later this afternoon, because there's a zoo quite literally right around the corner from us, and everybody says it's one of the best zoos around. It's a huge place, so we're gonna try and check that out later, and I will definitely bring you all along as much as I can. So I'm gonna finish getting ready and see you in a bit. Alright, we just went and watched a bunch of competitors this morning for a few hours, and we are headed back to the hotel room now so we can go change and go get some brunch. So we did get to see a couple of our Maine team competitors. We didn't get to see everybody because they're spread out over I think 10 hours today I think they're competing for. But we did get some cool footage. I'll throw that in here, and yeah, off to breakfast we go. Alright, we are back from breakfast and headed up the elevator real quick to go get some sun protection, probably hats or sunglasses, and then we're gonna go check out the local zoo, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, we just took a ride on those little electric scooters that they have in town here, and we made it down to the zoo, so we're just walking in the entrance now. I gotta get a clip with those scooters later, they're super fun. But yeah, I can already hear the howler monkeys, and we are just walking up to the gate now, so I'm excited to see what all they have here. It looks like a pretty big zoo. They even have a roller coaster here. I'm assuming that it's like, I'm assuming it's not a fast one, that it's like for seeing the animals, but I don't know. I didn't really look into it yet, so we're gonna find out. I'm just having some Dippin' Dots with some wildebeest right now. We're about halfway through the zoo. It's been awesome so far though. There's ostrich and wildebeest, and then vultures way across in this paddock right now. But I've gotten to see my first giraffe. We've seen elephants. We saw a lion. I got so many cool photos, so many cool videos so far. I'm so excited. And yeah, we got our little Dippin' Dots. I haven't had these since I was a kid, so when I saw the stand, I was like, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. But it's been a great day so far, and I can't wait to see what's around the corner. There's a cheetah pen across from us right now, but I haven't actually seen it yet. So we're kind of circling around the pen and trying to find it because I want to get a glimpse of that before we go. But yeah, it's been pretty cool so far. All right, we've officially made it back from the zoo, and I'm back in my favorite little recording corner. We had a great trip, so much fun. I am tired, my feet are a little sore. We spent about 3.5 hours out walking in the sun, and it's about 85 degrees here today, so It was toasty, but it was a fairly dry heat, so it wasn't too bad at all. I'm used to very, very high humidity, and it's not bad at all here today. So we've had a great day so far. The driving competition for the day across the street is going to be ending here in the next hour, so I'm not sure if I'll get back over there to see a few more people drive before the day is over or not. I was going to try to shoot over there, but it's getting a little late, so I'm not sure if I'll make it. But yeah, it's been super fun so far. Trying to get a little bit of downtime here before we go out to dinner for the night. And prepare for an early morning and competition tomorrow. So I got to start making sure I've got everything lined up for the morning, because it is definitely going to be an early morning getting over there. So it is 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, and I am dressed in my uniform and ready to go have a great day out competing and give it my best. So yeah, Starbucks in our hotel doesn't open until 6:30, and I need to be across the street at the convention center at 6:45, but I'm just grabbing all my stuff together now, and we're gonna head down and grab a coffee, and then I'm gonna get to it. So here goes nothing. I think my husband is gonna come out and try to record me. He's gonna be in the audience, so he'll do the best he can. We'll see what we get for footage, but yeah, I will update you all at the end of the day. Back in my hotel room. Please don't mind the mess behind me. It's been a crazy busy day, but competition is over for today. What a day. I don't even know where to start. It's been such a long, stressful, crazy day, and it's only 2 o'clock. We had a rough start in the tanker class this morning because about 5 minutes after arrival, we had officials come in and get us and bring us down for a equipment inspection, like giving us the chance to look at equipment before we use it to compete, basically, because they ended up swapping out the truck that we were driving. So we got to go and inspect the equipment yesterday to see what we were going to be driving on the course. And then yesterday afternoon, some of the guys that were driving that truck in one of the other classes, I think that's what happened, but somebody was driving that truck yesterday afternoon and found that one of the 2 Mack trucks that because you're supposed to drive identical trucks and they have 2 in each class. So one of the 2 Mack trucks that were supposed to be used for the tanker class had a like rattly mirror that was vibrating, so you couldn't see anything clearly, which would obviously be a disadvantage for somebody on the course. So they swapped them both out for identical Volvos because they're supposed to keep them identical. So they brought us all down this morning and allowed us a chance to look at the trucks that they swapped them out for. And that last minute change, I think, threw a lot of us off. A lot of people were really bothered by it. And I know me personally, it just made my anxiety like so much worse to be thrown into a different truck at the last minute. Yeah, so I went and did my course first and my pre-trip second, and my driving course was not a success. It was like, I knew it was going to be difficult to drive on flooring, like in a building, and I knew it was going to be weird. I knew it was going to be difficult, but I still highly underestimated how much that was going to throw me off. And once I got out there, like how hard it was going to be to see the tape on the floor, because the majority of the obstacles were marked with tape on the floor. And I'm oh my gosh, the anxiety of the day just got to me out on that course, and it was just, whew, it was intense. It was really intense. So yeah, the course was not my strong point. I learned a lot, and I'm excited to try it again, hopefully someday, because like it was really cool to be a part of it, but like it was very overwhelming in the moment when I get out there onto the course inside of a building like that. I did have a good pre-trip, which I did later. I didn't find all of the defects, but I think I did pretty good on it. I felt confident in my procedure with my pre-trip. I did have a bit of anxiety, and there was a few things that I think I probably didn't do as thoroughly as I have been during my practicing, because your anxiety gets to you, you know, when you actually get out there. But overall, I think my pre-trip went pretty well. So, do I think I'm coming home with any, you know, awards? I didn't. I find it highly unlikely, because I didn't have a great run, but I had a great experience, and I had a phenomenal day with a lot of very, very successful drivers, who were all very open and encouraging for me as a new driver in this scenario. So overall, I'm really happy to be here, and I had like just such an awesome experience being able to be a part of something this big. It was just an amazing experience. So tomorrow morning we will have our final like assembly. We'll have our we like do like a parade of all the drivers, and they announce the finalists, which are the top 5 scorers in each class, and then those 5 will go re-compete on the course. And then we will have a break midday while they tally up all the scores of the finalists and all that stuff, and then we will gather for the award ceremony tomorrow night, and then we have a little banquet following that. That's the update for now. I just got changed in some comfy clothes, and we're gonna go try to find something to eat and just go for a little walk and kind of wind down, because there was so many people and so much going on all day that it was just like, it was a lot. It was overwhelming. I've been back to the hotel room for a little bit now, just trying to decompress, you know. So now I'm ready to try to go for a walk, get something to eat, just stroll around a little bit for the afternoon, and yeah, go from there. So thank you to everybody that's followed along so far. And I don't know how much I'll get as far as footage tomorrow morning. I think we have to turn our electronics while we're in the bullpen, but I'm not sure where it's the final assembly. But I will share as much as I can, and I'll try to record a little bit of the parade of equipment, the parade of drivers, and the finalists and all that stuff. So stay tuned. All right, it is Friday morning. It's our last day at the National Truck Driving Championship today. and it is currently 5 a.m. We're just getting ready to go over to the final assembly here. We're going to have the finalists announced this morning, and we're also going to have a parade of drivers where every single driver that competed will be walking through the big auditorium, or whatever you want to call it, where they had the actual driving portion, and then they're going to do a parade of equipment, which I believe like every truck in the building is going to do a little lap by. I'm not sure how that works, but it should be pretty cool. So we're gonna have that with the announcements of the finalists, and then immediately following the finalists are going to go ahead and do their final competition so that all the scores can be tallied up and figured out before the award ceremony this evening. So that's what we're up to. We're gonna head over there now and see how it goes. Good morning. It is officially Saturday morning and I'm to travel home. We are currently packing up the hotel room, which we've been living in for a week now, so it's a bit messy. But we're getting there. We have about 2 hours until we need to head to the airport and prep for our first flight and go home. This has been an incredible week. Yesterday was very hectic and busy with the ceremony and banquet last night, and I did not record very much yesterday at all. I apologize for that, but it was one of those things that wasn't very easy to know what to record or when to record. And it was very exciting and intense to be in the moment, so it was easiest to just stay in the moment. It was an awesome award ceremony. It was an awesome banquet, and it was really cool to be able to get together with everybody one last time in a bit calmer of a setting at the banquet, to be able to just chat and interact with all the drivers that we spent the week with. So this has been incredible. This has been such an awesome experience, and I would love to do it again, and hopefully I will get that chance. So we're gonna go ahead and pack up and hit the road and head home to view all this footage. So I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Well, a lot has happened in the last few hours. I recorded this morning and packed everything up to head for the airport. And about a half an hour before we were supposed to leave, our flight got canceled. So we spent an hour looking for alternative flights, and every single flight out of Indianapolis today was booked. It was wait here until tomorrow or get the rental car. So we just ordered a rental car, and we are gonna head for the 18-hour road trip home. This ought to be an interesting one, but we are officially headed out of the hotel room now and going to meet Uber to get our rental car and hit the road. We are officially homebound after one hell of a morning. It has been 3 hours around in circles trying to look at different flight options. Nothing was available until late morning tomorrow. And we ended up finding a rental car. Got down to the rental car place to pick it up, and the car they had for us had a check engine light on, so we had to change over to a new one. So they took another 15 minutes to find us a different car. But we are finally on the road. We have 1,200 miles to go and 24 hours to get the rental car dropped off in Maine. So we're gonna give it our best shot. I think it's gonna be one heck of a trip, and I'm gonna do a lot of sleeping in the passenger seat. I think we probably both will. But yeah, we're rolling. We are headed towards Cincinnati, Ohio right now, and I will update you all in a little bit. We just crossed over into Ohio, and we just passed a sign that said 97 miles to Columbus. So that is where we are headed right now. We're basically going directly to Columbus, and then we're gonna turn and shoot up to Buffalo, New York, and then across the state of New York, I guess. So right now it is just all flat. Look at this. Just flat in every direction. So that's where we're at right now. We've still got a little over 1,000 miles to go, so. It is now just before 4 p.m. We were supposed to get to the airport at 10 o'clock this morning to get onto our noon flight, but with all of the craziness, getting the rental car, we didn't leave Indianapolis until noon, so we're doing pretty good. It's 3:50. We are, I think we're like 50 miles from Cleveland, something like that. The GPS says we have 14 hours remaining, so we're just getting our first gas fill up right now. See? So we're getting there. We got a bunch of snacks and caffeine, and ready to just see how far we can make it on this next stint. So, what an adventure this has turned out to be, huh? Alright, we are currently stopped in New York. It is a little after 7, and we just stopped to grab some food, have a little dinner. Our ETA right now, I think, is 11 hours. So we lost a little bit of time with the stop, but we're still looking like we are going to be back in Bangor by like 6 a.m. So we're getting there. Alright, we are officially over halfway. We are, let's see, we are like 100 miles from Albany, New York at this point. GPS says we have 7 hours and 40 minutes of driving to go. So we're about an hour and a half past the halfway point now, but we are still dead center in the middle of New York. I underestimated how long it would take to get across New York. But yeah, we just made a pit stop for some gas and a bathroom, and we have exactly 500 miles to go. So we started at 1,200 miles, and we're down to 500, so we're 100 miles over halfway. But ETA is still looking good for about 6, maybe 6:30 in the morning, so we're getting there, slow but steady. It's finally late enough that traffic is dying down, which making it a little bit easier. But Yeah, this has been an adventure. It really has. But I think we're all more than ready to be home. So I'll keep you posted as we go. It's officially morning and we are pretty much officially home. We're about 10 miles out from the airport right now where we need to drop the rental car off, and it is 6 a.m. on the dot. So it's gonna be like 18 hours and 15 minutes total. We did pretty good. Pretty much from midnight on was a couple hours driving, a couple hours napping, rotating back and forth. So I didn't end up recording anything overnight. We were just going straight out. But we did good, all things considered, and we made it back safely. And we're ready to go home and take a nap now, for sure. This has been an incredible week. Such a fun trip. Awesome experience. And now I'm just ready to go home and get some sleep. But thanks for following along. I hope you all enjoyed it, and catch you on the next one.